lots going on immigration. Here is some video from MacArthur Park. As I mentioned earlier, federal agents moving into MacArthur Park. Goes on for a while, but let's look at a little bit of number 3, please.
Breaking news here. This is in MacArthur Park. Scott Reif is in Air 7 HD. And Scott, we have a lot going on. We haven't seen much in the way of detentions at this point, but we see a lot of confrontation. What are you seeing?
Absolutely. There's a lot of activity and a big deployment here, bigger than we've really seen in the past for the most part. You see the armored vehicle traveling right through MacArthur Park right now. You see a lot of people trying to antagonize them, if you will, coming up to the vehicle, stopping it, and LAPD has just responded. It looks like LAPD is going to be involved in some crowd control. You see them there on the bottom of your screen, but we'll push back into the armored vehicles. One of the things that is so difficult, these agents are not identified. You can't tell if it's ICE. You can't tell if it is National Guard. We had a convoy of National Guard vehicles go through here a few moments ago, and they left. We have 4 or 5 bands standing by as well, and then all the other.
Number 4.
I am going to say,
Mayor Bass, I need to get my phone and we're departing.
Okay. All right. Mayor Bass.
Mayor Bass.
Any comment, Mayor Bass?
Thank you.
Mayor Bass, any comment?
Yes, my comment is they need to leave, and they need to leave right now. They need to leave because this is unacceptable.
Who did you speak with?
Just wait and see.
Mayor Bass,
They will be leaving soon.
Mayor, who did you speak with on the phone just now? Who did you speak with on the phone?
I had a custom.
Wow.
All right, and here's a tweet, number 5, from the head of the Border Patrol in response to Mayor Bass saying they should leave.
This is Fox's immigration reporter.
Okay, Fox immigration reporter. I spoke to Border Patrol chief, who was the official on the phone with Mayor Bass at MacArthur Park. I asked him for his message to her as she demands the raids. And I don't work for Karen Bass. Better get used to us now, because this is going to be normal very soon. We will go anywhere, anytime we want in Los Angeles. And here's Mr. Homan, the colleague of the head of the Border Patrol, the White House immigration czar, number 6, please.
Zoran Mondani, the likely next mayor of New York City's promised not to cooperate with you or with ICE or with deportations of any kind. Do you have a plan? Is there a plan to work around that? How are you going to handle it?
Feel like I'm at, we're going to be in New York City, and President Trump said it 2 weeks ago. We're going to double down and triple down in sanctuary cities. Why? Not because we're a blue city or blue state, because we know that's where the problem is. We know they're releasing public safety threats and national security threats to the streets every day because they don't honor our detainees. We know that. We don't have that problem like in Florida, where every sheriff in the state's working with us. So where we're going to send our assets, we're going to send them where the problem is. Sanctuary cities. So I've said it before, we'll flood the zone of sanctuary cities.
Okay. So, Kristin, there was speculation by the media and Democrats, maybe some Republicans, that the president's immigration policies would cause a backlash and be politically advantageous to Democrats. To what extent are you seeing signs of that?
I'm not. I think that this is, it is going to make the people kind of put their jerseys on even faster, right? So if you are a Democrat in a blue city like LA or New York or Boston, or, name your more liberal city that allows for, particularly tax dollars to go towards non-citizens, illegal immigrants, then I think you are just going to burrow down in place, and you're going to look at videos like that and twist it and make it menacing. And if you're a Republican and you're in a state that isn't in one of those cities, you're going to look at that and say, Democrats got us in this situation. Those mayors are terrible. I can't imagine there's one Republican, probably not that many independents, and probably a few Democrats that would think that Mayor Bass is doing a great job in LA. I mean, there's multiple things. I think when people see that, particularly outside of California, it just kind of gives more credibility to the beliefs they already hold. So I don't think that this entire, outrage is something that's helpful for Democrats. I mean, the reason why ICE has to go into these cities is because the mayors have not been doing their jobs, allowing for sanctuary city, allowing for taxpayer dollars, allowing for illegal immigrants to stay in hotels, to stay in apartment buildings that at the expense of citizens who pay taxes and contribute to society. I think that in November, we saw that was a losing issue for the Democrats. And I think if they continue down this path to have outrage every time and, a criminal is deported, they're going to have the same luck next fall.
They say that something that's easy is like a walk in the park. Well, easier than a walk in the park, hit the subscribe button, be part of the two-way community, never miss an episode, be part of our conversations. Thank you for your service to America.